Hey, what's up, guys? You watching Time Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Basketball Wives, Season 7, Episode 9. It started off with Shawnee and Evelyn, right? They went to this little tea slash herbal spot, I guess what it was, and they was ordered some drinks. And Shawnee asked Evelyn what's going on, what happened after I left, and I hope it's not nothing that Jen said that bothered me. And she said, well, Jen said more stuff. And Evelyn said, yeah, she did. And she said, oh, God. Shawnee told Evelyn, no, Evelyn told Shawnee that Jen said that she has receipts and she will expose them on her right time. And she said, everybody showing receipts and everything. I have my own, so I can show it. But I also feel like, Jen, if you had receipts, you could have showed it then. Like, why you waited to now to say, oh, you got receipts and you going to expose? I said, it's too late now. The damage is done. You already admitted that you started the rumor. So, Shawnee don't care for you. You could bring receipts now to deflect what you're doing, to prove something that Tammy was involved or something like that you could discredit what happened. But it's too late now. The damage is done. And that's when Jackie called Shawnee. Jackie called Shawnee and told Shawnee and Evelyn that she has a play. It's basically domestic violence related play. It's a story based on the playwright own story, and she wanted them to write them. Shawnee said she can't make it because her son prom is that day, and she had to be there for him, to set him off, get him ready for the prom. So, but she said, if I didn't have to do that, I would definitely be there. And Shawnee, she probably would be there if she didn't have this prior engagement. Evelyn, she was like, you know what? I'm happy they invited me, and you know what? I will go because because Evelyn is part of domestic violence, and she wouldn't be a spokesperson of that. She had an event last week about domestic violence, so she said she will go support the thing because it's kind of related to what she went through, and she realized that Jackie is changing, and she appreciated Jackie change and working on herself. And she said Jackie had a tumultuous friendship. They was explosive last season, but she is working on a better. She working on repairing the relationship with Jackie. It's gonna take time, but she likes that Jackie is changing, so she appreciates that, and maybe it will help them build a friendship back again. Later on, right, then we get the scene with OG. Now, OG brother passed away, Mika, and he died with pneumonia, and that is something that you do not mess around with. That is a killer. You get a pneumonia, that's something. So the family was at the table. They were discussing, they talking, and OG mentioned that in her country, Nigeria, if somebody passed away, the whole village community comes to support and give their respects, and they appreciate that a lot of people came and to the funeral and show their love, show their support, and it's really good. I like that a community like that is supporting each other when the time of death. So the mother was like, you know what, this is time that you make sure you love your loved ones, like you cherish them, because you never know when they're going to leave, and you love one another, you support one another, and also enjoy life, enjoy it, like don't take it for granted, because you could be down the next day. Enjoy it. And I always feel that way. You always got to celebrate life. Life is a celebration, so enjoy it. Like, you can't dictate, or you cannot put your life on hold because what other people think about you. You just need to live and be you. That's what I say. And they did a Nigerian prayer at the table. It was nice, and they had a little closure, but she's still weeping the loss of her brother, because she said she was really close and she always looked up to him, and that was her older brother. Nice. So later on, she went to the football. She met with Mitch, the commissioner, and they was talking. He said he heard, and he said sorry about what's going on, and He asked her, "Are you ready to go on the field?" And she said she just needs to use that and channel her energy and play football, and that will probably make her feel a little better. But know that she had that pain, it could help her with performance. But the commissioner was fearful is that because she going through a lot, it could translate into her energy and how her energy will be extra high. So she got the emotion, so she will be a little bit more aggressive. She'll be tackling more. You want to make sure you don't tackle on the head and the neck. And when we come to the final, when she did the football game, she was doing most of all that. She was tackling hard. Her head was not in the game. She was really too aggressive. She was pushing everybody, and she was really rough. So they kicked her off the field, and I know she's upset. But she said, because she going through her loss of her brother, she not really too upset about it. That she got to get off the thing. She had to release her energy, release her frustration, and getting kicked off the thing is not a bad thing for her because she going through a lot, and she needs to worry about that. Jackie and Cece went to support OG at her football game because um, Jackie always support OG, and she said she will come, and that's when she invited Cece to the play. But Cece said that she can't go because she has a family engagement as well, so she won't be there. But she's there, love and support. Uh, then we get this mini scene with Tammy and Reggie. Now, Tammy, what we got for this scene is that Tammy regretted of saying the domestic violence to Evelyn because even Reggie said, you know what, you should not come up and say that. And Tammy said, you know what, in my first time in life, I really regret for what I said. I usually don't do this, but I do regret saying that to Evelyn and bringing that up to making that best of it because that's something that you don't take light of. Like I said, DV is very serious. I see it firsthand growing up, how it affects the family, how it affects the person you love so much, and you can't do anything about it. So it is serious for somebody to joke about it or even bring it up as a way of jab. Now, because Tammy was a domestic violence survivor herself, she realized that she shouldn't have went that far with Evelyn, even though she probably didn't like Evelyn at the time or don't care for her. But she felt like she snapped and she retaliated because Evelyn kept jagging by her, digging, jabbing of her weight, of how she looks. And Tammy couldn't take it anymore, so she cut below the belt and did DV, and she realized she shouldn't do that. So that was nice. At least she aware that bringing that up was not a good idea. And but you did what you did, so it is what it is. Now, then we get this whole new thing with um then we get a little scene with Malaysia, Kristen, and Jackie, right? They went to a sex shop, and you know Jackie's there. She was looking at all the different outfits and said, "Oh, girl, this is this and that," and showing them. And they were looking at this one little thing, it looked like a box on the head with a mask on, and they were wondering where it goes. Do you put it there? Do that? It was crazy, and Jackie explained to them what exactly that is. Her freaky ass explained to them what exactly that was, and that toy and how to use it and what different ways to use the toy. So Jackie brought up the situation why asked Kristen, he said, you know what, I'm sorry to bring off topic, but why did you bring Jen to the sit down with you and Cece? Because that was messed up for Kristen to do that. Because no matter what, you don't bring somebody that you know you try to reconcile to be basically reconciliation with the person, and to freaking bring somebody who go freaking disrupt that is totally bogus and ridiculous. And you know you was doing Kristen. She said I didn't know. She thought she bringing Jen there to make things better. But I said no. Jen don't really care for Cece. So why you think that bringing her there was gonna make it better? You already basically damaged the freaking relationship, or even the making up of getting back together, or even not getting back together, of making up with Cece the moment you brought Jen there. So Cece really just are like really defeated and feel dismissed, displaced, disrespected that you would bring Jennifer there. And Kristen realized that it was wrong because she damaged it, or she probably hindering the process of growth before it even started. The process of forgiveness, the process of accepting each other, and also getting back to one page because they was close, and the fact that they can't make up now because that little monkey wrench with Jen. So Kristen said, you know what, I will sit down with Cece myself without any distractions, without anybody around, and we can work this out. And Malaysia said that's a good thing. That's what we should do. And Malaysia was at Kristen's face. She would not let her go. She said, yeah, because it was wrong and you shouldn't do that. She is messy. I don't like her. She is grimy, and she did the fact that she did all this stuff to me and try to plan and plot and me get me involved in something that I was not aware I was supposed to be involved in. I can't stand her. She's fake, and I cannot stand a phony bitch. And and um and she said she realized it was a bad decision of bringing Jen there. And I said, yeah, that was. It was definitely was, Kristen, and make it work. Make it work with CC, cause y'all family, and y'all should not have anybody like Jen or Evan or anybody to come between that after y'all just came into the freaking fold. Now we get this whole little thing with Jackie, right? Jackie, right, was rehearsing, final rehearsal for the play. She is freaking out. She is nervous. She can't remember her lines. She don't want to mess up. She's been very hard on herself. So much that she can't freaking think straight. And it was like, Jackie, relax, girl. Calm down. You have so much to think about and so much to do. You can do this. You got this. But you cannot let your nerves get the best of you. And she was stressing out. She said, oh, we're going to need a backup. And she was having a nervous breakdown, basically. And there's a lot going in her mind. And it was like, come on, I root for you. I mean, I've been to plays before when I was younger and working on plays. And I know how it is to try and remember the lines, trying to impress the person who put you in the play. And you don't want to mess up and you don't want to fuck it up. But the more that you think of that, the nervousness, the better, the worse it will get for you. So it's usually when they tell you, it's usually don't think about the negative, don't think about this, don't think about that. Have a clear mind, and when you go in it, unless it flows. And I believe that Jackie has it. She knows the words and everything, and she just like her negativity was blocking it, and she just cannot go forward. And she just was like, she can't remember her lines, and it was terrible. Then she met with her therapist, and me with the therapist, I think this is a good therapist because she's listens, she talks, she listens well to what Jackie got to say, and then she gives back to her opinion and make things that Jackie understand and make everybody else who's watching it really understand about exactly what it is. Because Jackie, the dish is that she just loves to be in control. If she don't have control, she loses it, and it's like she is really like fall off the face of the earth, basically. And that little slogan. And she just realized that she can't control everything. She wants to, but she can't. And it's affecting her performance, it's affecting her livelihood, affecting her life. Because she said that when she tried to memorize her lines and rehearse and everything, she goes home, she does not sleep. And she said she loses sleep. And why is that she loses sleep? She said she think about her daughter, Takari. Now, we know Takari and her relationship has been estranged for a long time. So it's really it's still prevalent in Jackie's mind. It's still like hurting her. It's so fresh that it's not going away because it's just recent events happening between those two that is making it difficult for them to bond and get that mother and daughter relationship right now. Because to talk to Carly wrote a book and don't really care for the mother because it was a lot of things that Jackie did to her. So it's kind of like she wants Shikari to accept it, to get over what she's going, to be there for her, and be here and make that mother-daughter relationship works, and put all that bushes aside and let's build together. But the therapist tell us that I want to say something to you that you may not like. Children absorb things. They like a sponge. Every experience they go through, they watches, they look at things, and they mirror what exactly they seeing. So it's basically like a monkey see, monkey do. It's a mirror image. It's like a copy and paste type thing. Because Takari is like that, she is a copy and paste exactly who you are, Jackie, the what you was bringing up. And Jackie realized that. She said, "Yeah, you're true because I was like that at one point, and growing up, that's how I was. Like I need to control the things, and if it's not being controlled, then I loses it. And that's what Takari doing. She controlling her own life, and she not letting things alter her way of thinking, alter her aura, alter her energy. So is she being controlled? Like if you can't do this, then I'm not gonna do this. Basically, and that's how Jackie was too. If you're not doing this, then I'm gonna do this. It's like a if what then, if then kind of situation. If you do this, then I do that. If you don't do this, then I won't do this. And that's how Jackie Takari is. Like none of us budging. Each want to somebody else to do exactly what they want. But if you can't do what they want, they lose it. And they get attitude, they get angry, they get upset, they want to attack, and that's not how it is. So therapist brought it to Jackie's attention that she is a carbon copy of what you was doing and what you was doing, bringing up, raising them, their upbringing, their childhood. And they mirror that exactly with that. So she said, you can't control. You got to let Takari heal for herself and be there for herself and work on her. Just like Jackie's doing for herself. Like she needs to work on her as well and work on her self-worth. Work on her anger. Work on the deep seated issues that she has that make her this way. Why she needs to have so much control. I mean, she did tell us that story before. But think deep in these situations and these questions and have answers for them so you can know how to better yourself. So just like Takari needs to heal, Jack needs to heal too. And she was like, you can't do much about it. She needs to work on herself. And then if that comes, and then y'all get that friendship back again, they have that bond as a mother and daughter, then that'll be great. Then we get to the play. And this is what a lot of things was going on. Right? Jackie is still freaking out back on the stage. Dion, I think the co-worker or something, her friend, was helping her, trying to calm her down. Say, you got this. Stop thinking too much of the negative. You really got those words. Like, just let it go. Stop worrying about it. And stop being so nervous. She said she had a nerve wreck. She about to be sick. She was really psyching herself out with because usually when you think too negative and you start becoming sick and stuff, it usually just happen because it don't really happen, but you thinking this happening, so it forcing yourself to get that situation and create this false reality that you are actually sick or you actually going about to throw up, or if sometimes it does happen because you psych yourself up too much and it actually happens. So she's psyching herself out, Jackie. She's like, the guy said, you got this. Just go out there and be yourself. Be natural. You got this. And Evelyn, Kristen, and Jen came together. They sat together. Malaysia came with Zell, and Zell used to be in Love and Hip Hop Hollywood last season, but I don't think he's gonna be in this season this year. And sitting there with Zell. So everybody was like, Malaysia, over here. Malaysia said no. So Evelyn went to go say hi to Malaysia, see what's going on. Malaysia said she can't be fake. I can't deal with fake bitches. And I'm not going to be phony. I'm going to sit over here and I'm not going to say anything. So After several attempts, Evelyn said, okay, go back. And that's how Zill started reading and dogging, thinking Jen wardrobe and how she looks and stink breath. And I was like, oh, okay. Then OG came with Kwame, and OG had her energy was off. And so Kristen and them looking at it was like, she does seem off. Even Kristen was like, OG sitting next to me, and her aura, her energy off. So they said, oh, you okay? That's when she blurted out that her brother died. And they was like, oh, really? Really? And this is why I gave Kristen points, because after all that stuff they was going through back and forth with each other, Kristen came and support, took OG in the bathroom, encouraged her, calmed her down, gave her something to drink, and said, I'm here for you. All that stuff we was going on was petty bullshit drama. Push that aside and support your person one in need when she's hurting that her brother died. And Kristen said she can't imagine losing one of her siblings. I mean, that's part of life, but you don't want them to lose their life so early on, when especially when they're so young. And that was nice to Kristen do that. She's put some differences aside with OG and confronted OG and comforted her to make sure she's all right, and pull her to the bathroom. And OG said she appreciate that. Um, Tammy came 1 minute before the play start. You know, Evelyn was hating. She's like, "Oh, look at Tammy rolling in 1 minute before the thing start. Lucky she ain't come over here because I ain't feel like moving for the bitch." And she wasn't thinking about you either, girl. So Evelyn, stop it. You were so pressed for no damn reason. And Jackie did. The play started. It made it look like Jackie forgot her words, but she didn't. She was playing her character. So when Marvy said her lines, Jackie was looking, giving the eye. The TV show made it seem like she forgot her lines and she got messed up, but no, she didn't. It was part of her character, part of the act. She supposed to stay there for that while, and then when she delivered her lines, she went for it. It was her sister, not her sister, her daughter. I think Chantel not Chantel. I forgot her name, her daughter name, but Shawnee, I think that's her name, daughter name. And she just loved it. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, you so great." And Jackie did it. She did a good job. She busted out. She committed to her character. People loved it, and they was like laughing and enjoying her. And everybody was like, "Oh, Jackie did good." So when they were in the back, they get Shawnee delivered flowers, had flowers delivered to Jackie. Say, "I'm proud of you. Congratulations." Then everybody was happy for her. Say she did a good job. I believe Jackie did well. I wish we could see the whole play and something how it goes, but that's exactly how Basketball Wives was. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Tom Mizzle, but my channel name is Mizzle14. And I'll talk to y'all all later next week for Basketball Wives. Peace.